Hi, I'm Meredith Hodges, and welcome to the Lucky 3 Ranch Training Tips. Gymnastics is like aerobics for your equine. It builds muscle, endurance, and wind. Gymnastic means schooling your equine and yourself with the aid of cavaletti and fences. You'll be adding about 20 minutes of gymnastics after 15 minutes of warm-up exercises. Gymnastics should not be done more than twice a week, and be sure to take short 3-minute breaks after 3 passes through the line. You will see several kinds of gymnastic exercises in the Training Mules and Donkeys DVD number 7. The first exercise is ascending, where you will go from ground rail to cross rail to vertical to ground rail to oxer. The standard rule of thumb for distances is to allow 3 feet for takeoff and 3 feet for landing over each jump, with 9 to 11 feet between jumps. When approaching the gymnastics series at a trot, the distances should be carefully measured. From the ground rail to the cross rail and from the cross rail to the vertical, the distance should be 9 feet, or what is called a bounce, with no stride between. From the vertical to the oxer, there should be room for 1 stride, 18 feet between. It is advisable to lay a ground rail halfway between the jumps in order to maintain the integrity of your equine's stride. A 2-stride distance will be about 30 feet, with 2 ground rails between, spaced every 9 to 10 feet. Your equine's stride will lengthen as he begins to canter through the jumps. When approaching the gymnastics series at the canter, increase the distances between the rails to 11 to 12 feet. The jumps go from lowest to highest with a bounce of 9 feet from the ground rail to the cross rail and from the cross rail to the vertical. Then there should be 1 stride from the vertical to the oxer. To help keep your equine elevated after the jump, add a ground pole at 9 to 10 feet after the oxer. The second gymnastic exercise is bidirectional. This means you will go from ground rail to cross rail to oxer to cross rail to ground rail, and you can take the series from either direction. The spacing is the same, but you can vary the distances between jumps, either 1 stride or 2 strides, so you can get a bounce. Always begin with jump rails on the ground as if they were ground poles. Then add the first jump, low. Then the second jump, also low. Add up to 5 jumps, keeping them all low. When your equine takes all of them well, increase the height of the first jump and ride through. Then increase the height of the second jump, and so on. A third variety of gymnastic exercise is ground rail to cross rail to vertical to oxer to vertical to cross rail to ground rail. As you can see, there are many variations to equine gymnastics. Remember to use a neck strap for your stability during gymnastic exercises. You will quickly see how gymnastic exercises will help your equine learn to negotiate obstacles of any kind and make him more agile and athletic. They also help you to perfect your jumping seat and will increase confidence in both of you.